shops or ski shops they had here that are abandoned right next to it. There's so much here. You would need like one full day to explore all this. But there's another building over there. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time. I have to get back to the bus station. What is going on, guys? This has probably been one of the hardest places I've had to get to for many reasons, but a couple that I thought I should mention. If you're ever driving internationally, make sure you get the right international driving permit, because I apparently got the wrong one, which means I couldn't drive in most of the countries that I'm going to or have been to already. And so, unfortunately, this was no exception. So I had to take about a 3.5 hour bus and then about a 40-minute taxi ride. So about 4.5 hours total by other means of transportation just to get here. But it's worth it because this place is huge. So this is an abandoned ski resort, and it opened up around 1965 and it closed around 2006. The reason why it closed was just due to the fact that there were other newer facilities around the area that were cheaper, and this was taking a lot of money to maintain. They tried to revive this place numerous times in preparation for the Olympics, but unfortunately that never happened. So it's been sitting here for about 13 years. So anyway, guys, let's check this out. I think you guys will enjoy this a ton. All right, guys, so first building that I happened to come across is the giant pool and spa area. I like the architecture of this roof. It's kind of like industrial, sort of. So this looks like one of the reception areas. This is right next to the pool area, so I think this was like one of the reception areas, maybe to check in. But this place is massive, guys. I'll show you with different angles. There are a lot of buildings. Oh yeah, if you guys can see, there's some of the letters left behind. You can tell it says registration, but only the R and A are left. Alright, so they got a computer room, sauna, and a banquet coffee shop. And looks like the clock has stopped at 6:54 or so, at least on one of the sides. This place is so big that it's really hard to know where to start. So I showed you the swimming pool area. So now I'm going to show you kind of like the gift shop. There's like a ping pong table or pool table in here and a cool massive chandelier. And then we'll go from there. But there's so much stuff here. It's just mind-boggling. That's a huge chandelier. Holy crap, look at this. So I don't think it's ping pong, I think it was pool. Just based on kind of the texture of the carpet stuff. And they also got this, I don't remember if this is, I think this is that game, I can't remember the name of it. Or it's one of those counters, like a math counter. So if you know what this is, if it's the math counter or there's some other game, please let me know. Alright, so this is, so inside these two doors here, there's it's called a grand hall. It's also like a panther or tiger right there. But I think this says it's called the Grand Hall, so I think this is where they would have kind of big parties or events. Holy crap. All the chairs are still here, guys. It's so eerie being in here all by myself. Not only in this room with all the chairs, but just being in this huge resort. Feels like you're literally in a movie. I can't explain it. Alright, so there was a stage down there, so I think they must have had plays or shows in this big hall. So because this place shut down, it ended up shutting down a whole bunch of other like ski shops, like rental shops, all around this area, because this was like the main hub, you know, for people to come. And when this shut down, it shut down pretty much the entire community around here. So there's dozens of abandoned shops and other things around this area too, not just this resort. I can't stress enough, guys, how big this place is. I'm just showing you a small fraction of it. But yeah guys, this is what I'm talking about. It's like all the rooms, all the hotel rooms, at least in this main building, look like this. It's like they tore everything out. And again, we're trying to maybe fix it back up at one point, but that seems to have stalled. That seems to have stalled. So all of them kind of look like this, at least in this building. So let me check out the other buildings and see if there's anything left. So that's where you would start, and it would take you up the mountain. I just can never seem to escape the rain, guys. It rains. It's been raining non-stop the last like 4 or 5 days because it's rainy season. So it's been really hard to film, but I've been doing my best. So from this angle you can tell that the clock has stopped at different times, which is interesting. You think it would stop at the same time, but maybe each side had its own, power supply or something. But from this angle though, you can tell how massive this place is. I'm only showing you, one angle of it, but it's pretty big. So I'm at the very top level of the other suite building, and this is like the electrical room or generator room. Has all the equipment still here. I'm sure some of it has been ripped out, but a good chunk of it remains. It's a very big generator. This is how pretty much most of each level looks like. A lot of random debris, some old construction material that was probably going to be used at one point, but now it's just been left to rot. Random doors. Pretty much just everything you could think of, old materials that have never been used and that are just being soaked. Alright, this is one of the, I guess, apartments or hotel rooms that people could stay at. Oh, here's, I think, where the kitchen stuff would go, maybe. I'm not very good with electrical stuff, so I'm not sure, or piping for that matter. This probably was a kitchen. Small little kind of living room area. Closet. And this must have been the bathroom, maybe? Or bedroom? And another closet. Well, bad news guys, pretty much all these rooms are torn out. I've still not found one that isn't torn out. So I think all of them are, or if there are a few that aren't, I don't know where they are. This ski resort had literally everything you could think of and want to do, even if it wasn't in the winter time. They still had lots of indoor activities you could do to come here, like swimming, bowling, golf, game centers, restaurants, cafes, everything you could want to do, they had it here. But again guys, I was too late. Looks like they tore out the entire bowling alley. This is what it looks like without all the lanes. I'm assuming these holes were the holes where the machine was, where the balls would come rolling back. I think those were those machines. And for those holes anyway. Look at all the skis that are left. Alright guys, look at this. I got into the ski shop and this has all the skis left. This is insane. All different kinds, brands. Looks like the little workshop area. They even got a snowboard here that's left. I just can't believe it. Alright guys, well, I'm going to wrap up the video here. There's lots more to see of this place. I just didn't have the time to do it. But like I said, most of the hotel rooms were gutted, so there wasn't anything of that to see. And it seems like all of the attractions they had here were pretty much torn down or gutted out as well. I heard there were golf carts and other stuff left behind. I don't know where those were, so I'm sorry about that. But thanks for understanding, and I hope you still enjoyed this awesome, massive ski resort in South Korea. Alright guys, take care, definitely subscribe, and I'll see you soon.